monster again. Detecting a shift of energy from the soul power station to a high-density core of magic in the city center. The barrier is also being siphoned away and transformed into pure mana. I am unable to determine its purpose. Even with our combined effort, we have no means of stopping this massive operation. Is this it? Are we too late? The necromancer was right. We're all doomed. What can I possibly do in the face of such overwhelming power? I realize I'm just an insignificant speck in this vast universe. Never thought I'd be so annoyed to hear someone else talk like I usually do. Wait. What did you say about pure mana? Putrid is taking apart the soul barrier surrounding the city. It's turning back into pure mana and flowing towards the center of the city. That means that a buttload of magic must be flowing down those roads right now. Grill, do you remember how, during sophomore year, the power went out for a full month at uni? Yeah, I also remember how the climate control system lost power and half the school froze to death. We earned a lot of credits that semester just from heating the dorms and reviving those students. In the end, they caught the culprit. The dean was stealing power to run his secret crypto mining farm. Yeah, that's giving me an idea. Putrid has created a whole rivers of high-density mana, which is exactly what we need. Is the plan to sell Putrid's power to make food? Can that even be done? What do we have to lose? Your lives? Oh, shit. System installation complete. Activating Suck Transport 2. Another one? How many of these did they hide from us? The government were aware that their rule would end in disaster. These transports were just one of many contingency plans they had prepared. However, the chaos that ensued on that apocalyptic day made it impossible for anyone to use these. There's actually an entire fleet of transports available at City Hall. Alright, time to make some damn food. Time to commence with Operation Dungeon Munchies. Oh, title drop. Game's over. That's a weird name. I've awakened my awkwardness detection modules from hibernation. Forget about the name. Let's get packing already. Time is of the essence. Yes, sure is. The SS Dungeon Munchies. Why are there two of you? Everything's beginning to fall apart. Can't believe how. Not long ago, I was bickering with you about how to maintain this place. Now everything I tried to protect is turning into this massive, whirling mess. I don't think that takes away from what you accomplished. Look out of your window. The iron cattle herds that I spent years tending to just became mincemeat tornadoes in that massive soul storm. Your hard work wasn't meaningless. It's precisely thanks to your efforts that, I need more time to think about this, it wasn't a waste of time. I'm serious. Find a way to explain this to you later, just trust me. Just don't want you to feel too bad about yourself, and how much you dedicate yourself to your work. I think I'll be okay. It's just a sign of the times. Think back to the old TV programs you used to watch. Back in the day, people on the surface also had their lives upended all the time. First it was housing prices, fertility crisis, and pollution. To magic came along, everything centered around the third world world and the magical ruling class. Some things don't ever change, though, like adulterous celebrities that never seem to change. Yeah, after the war ended, the short-lived peace was interrupted by the sun leaving the solar system. Our attention and values have always shifted based on changes in our environment. I guess that's life. That's why we shouldn't focus on whether something was worthwhile or not. Purpose, meaning, and worth comes from the burning passion inside our hearts. It comes from fully immersing ourselves in the here and now. Now that's something that's worthwhile. What even did that have to do with anything we were talking about? Do you really have to go off like that all the time? I agree with what she said. I had to do an extra year of college because I played video games the whole time. That was worthwhile because I had a ton of fun. I'm pretty sure you were just lazy. Okay, but why are there two of you? Okay, if sound was weird in the last couple of episodes, it's because the sound was turned down. It was altered slightly. And I forgot to change it. Hey, Nickel, how's progress going on that thing we talked about? All the remaining functional transports are put into service. Objective, rescue survivors and collect resources before total destruction. See, Grill, it hasn't all been in vain. I've already arranged for your sample to be packed up and whisked away to safety. This dungeon might be done for, but your ecosystem will live on in the escape pods. I think it's kind of scary how meticulous I can be. Those transports are going to smell real bad if and when we open them up. Where are the other transports going? We're temporarily evacuating from the structurally vulnerable areas of this facility until this thing ends. Clifford and the rest can't really fight the sea organisms, so they should also help with evacuating. I hope Cone and his ice cream buddy can help us collect a good variety of fruits and vegetables. So is that guy really an ice cream? I thought he looked more like a... As for us, we need to head to the capital. That's where all the magic is gathering. We need all the mana we can get to complete these legendary dishes. That's also the mosh pit for Putrid's Big Red Apocalyptic Jamboree. Okay, will I have a chance to do my recipes? Or do I just get a super power up and kick his ass? So we're doing a suicide mission. I thought we were just doing a Hotpot. Remember that time we tore our classroom apart and put together a Hotpot after we failed our entrance exams? Perhaps the meaning of life is to die without regrets, I think. I've got that down. I never found the opportunity to say this. But I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Knowing you has been the greatest joy in my life. You're all dead, though. I thought I would break down again, like on the eve of the last apocalypse, but that hasn't happened. It's because this time, I have you all by my side. You all give me the courage to face anything this world throws at me. Also, sorry to have failed you. Said I'd bring you to a new world and give you new bodies, but I'm afraid I can't make that a reality. That's okay. It's normal business for those to lay out unrealistic visions, fail spectacularly, and take no responsibility at all. Tyler and I have used our time here to try out new positions. So you two were behind that clacking racket behind that warehouse yesterday. There goes my well-written, heartstring-tugging speech. I should also thank your apprentice. Despite being mute and emotionally inscrutable, he's really damn good at pulverizing any troublesome enemies. Yes, I'm very big foe of animes. Without his help, we wouldn't even be here. Hey, apprentice! You made all those dishes on your own, didn't you? For our next challenge, we'll need to all work together to complete an epic meal. Time. Maybe it'll be a weapon to encircle Putrid, or maybe it'll make us living gods. There she is again with the unrealistic plans and visions. One or two people usually end up doing all the work in a group project like this. That's why I never grew up with Emma or Tyler. They're always doing their own work somewhere else. We're approaching the magic cluster in the capital, scanning for a landing area. Ready for a suicide Hotpot? Oh, hey, there's the boss. Might as well just slap out everything just to have it. That's literally just goes with this to literally turn you into Kenshiro. That's great if you're dual-wielding shotgun. This is good for shields. Cone Legion Pie. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, spend health for magic. Suppose I'm missing a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I need a presidential key card. I don't have that yet. It's a breathtaking view. Every part of those blood-red storms used to be human souls. Do we really have to ask them for magic? Couldn't you just use your skills to seize it from them? We used to live with these people, Grill. We can't just disrespect their memories like that. They're real people, not batteries. Nor are they health packs. Sorry. I'm going to start the incantation. Do not interrupt me till I'm done. Got it. Are you tired of the bad things in life? Do you want freedom? Do you want all the good things to happen to you? Follow me for the opportunity of a lifetime. Lend me your strength and let us rebuild anew together. That cannot be an actual incantation. Alright, the souls that still have some sense, the ones that can still resist Putrid, are making their way here and into our culinary instruments. See the sigils on all our tools? That's a fully automatic system to help those poor souls pass on. It generates magic with every soul that transcends the mortal plane. That should net us enough mana to do anything we want. How is this not using them like batteries? It's totally different. Sure, it looks the same, but I'm not making them do it. They're coming over on their own accord. Alright, let's get this show started. This is so exciting. It's been so long since I made something this complicated. With your help, I'm sure we'll succeed. Okay, but what do I actually... Oh, shit. So I'm just supposed to sit here and tend the fire with Hamul? Yeah, because you once blew up an entire roll of gas canisters. Just make sure the fire doesn't go out. This is an important job, too. Do you understand, you two? Your job is to protect the walk and maintain the fire. No explosions and no weird complaints. As the laborer spends time toiling over that which does not belong to him, he not only isolates himself from the world, but also his own soul. I've been assigned to the task of managing a culinary instrument. As a reminder, I do not possess any culinary modules, nor any related data. I also lack a soul and cannot use magic. I know, that's why I put you in charge of the microwave. I'll be passing you notes that tell you which buttons to press. Just remember to put a cover on everything, don't use the highest power setting, and don't leave metal utensils inside. Apprentice, before we begin cooking, remember to keep our positions in mind. That way we'll be able to better keep things in order. We can't stop when the ritual begins, so we need to be completely prepared. He's not an apprentice anymore, Grill. He's become a bona fide S-tier magical chef. I have no idea what's going on. I'm not prepared for this. I talked to other people over here. Oh, yep. I guess nothing beats having a big barbecue with everyone as an apocalyptic space god destroys everything. Oh hey, there's stuff up here too. I have not been trained to perform cooking or any task that makes others happy, so I cannot guarantee a successful performance on my part. Don't worry, cooking's easy as balls. Literally just follow the recipe, you'll be fine. Well, let's see how I fuck this up. Are we ready? So first we have to, warning, large cluster of sea organisms coming our way. Fuck, man, that damn thing won't even let us do our goodbye party. Chance of success is dropped near zero. I suggest we retreat. Nope. Sending minions to disrupt us, that means we're about to do some serious damage. But can we cook and fight at the same time? Turn around and look at our guy at the work, Grill. Look at his confident, tranquil, yet potent expression. What do you see? I see a blank face. Your apprentice and his charred hairdo? He's an S-rank magical chef, damn it. Look at that face. Do you know what he's saying? Nothing's impossible. Actually, I'm more saying I'm fucking stoned. I'm a cook. I must be high on something. Whoop. Okay, so people are under attack, and they're also making food, and I have to pick up said food whenever they are done making it, and toss it in the big fuck-off pot in the middle. And also fight all of these things at the same damn time. You know what? For this, I want to be slightly faster. And also have ranged options. So I think I'm going to be dual-wielding shotguns. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a certain weapon that would be better. There it is. This also gives me options in melee. Wow, that bomb is really annoying. Oh hey, I have a hat on. That was a nice hat. Looks like everyone's doing fine except for Simmer, who is currently under attack right now. And the guys in the middle. Oh hey, she's done there. And the enemies are just gonna keep getting bigger. Alright, she's got a piece done up there. Hang in there, everyone. We're nearly halfway done. If this is what opening a restaurant's gonna be like, I'd rather be unemployed. Yeah, working a restaurant sucks. Detecting an even more intensive wave of sea organisms activity heading our way. Don't put back. Our probably be successful will soon arrive at 0. The zombie chef may be able to fend for himself, but he won't be able to also protect all of us while trying to cook. We're already past the halfway point. We're not giving up. Shit. What do we do now? What we have been doing this whole time. Reinforcements have arrived. The part-timers have arrived. What's going on? Why are you all the way down here? Wasn't it you who put out a notice about needing part-time workers? Have the positions already been filled? You're late. This entire dungeon's about to collapse. Why haven't you evacuated? We've already met Cone by the evacuation transporters. Him and the poo atop his head explained everything to us. Helped us bring the deluded Cone back to his senses, and you're still trying your best, even as everything collapses around you. You've definitely earned our respect today. Hope you're aware that I cannot protect you from putrid corruption. If any of you come into contact with CO4, you'll all eventually... This is the glory that we have sought to achieve. We shall explode for justice. What? I thought we had all agreed before we... The next wave of sea organisms is fast approaching. We wouldn't be here to fight if you hadn't nurtured us, my lord. If we make it, I promise to make you all a feast that will burst your arteries and vascular tissues. Woo, good to know. That's about how I cook anyways. Just another proper form of, some kind of cuisine. Let me know if the Wom of this light sword is getting annoying for anyone else. Luckily, I can now move very expediently. Thanks to that magic happy grass I have. Happy grass rolls, that's what it's called. This is actually kind of difficult. And if any one of these guys die, this whole thing goes... and I have to start over. That reminds me of that freaking car bit. Oh hey, food. Good old Chef Mike up here. Everyone loves Chef Mike. No, we don't. And if you go to places like Applebee's, you know that you're getting food fresh from Chef Mike. No, I am not kidding. A lot of places, they just microwave crap. There are very few restaurants that actually just, straight up cook food. They just microwave it. I mean, they do actually cook food a lot, too. But a lot of stuff is microwaved. Especially, like, certain desserts and stuff. They get it in frozen and microwave it. Balls. Alright, the light sword is getting very annoying. I have to change that. Flammenwerfer? Okay. It works, Flammen. Oh, this is gonna take me a couple of tries because I'm gonna keep dying like a dip. At least I move with some level of expediency. Whee! I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Or whatever time of day this is. There's no sun, it's always night. I've already had my Chef Mike comments today, so I'm done with that for now. And like stuff like desserts tend to be microwaved in a lot of places if they're like a warm one. Some of them are deep fried instead. I prefer deep fried ones because I'm fat. Which is why I'm playing this game. And there's more dishes that need to be tossed in. And there's even more of these fuddamuckers. This is mildly annoying. All right. Now I just need to not die, and hope none of my other guys die as well. Ooh, Grill has stuff. I like Hotpots. They're nice. You just kind of all get together and just toss ingredients in a big boiling pot of water. It's fun. It's a great bonding activity, and you get to see who has terrible taste in the ingredients and who's a lazy cheap bastard. Very nice to get to know your friends. Never done a hot pot? You should. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend eating better food than you're eating now, too. If at all possible. Tell this is a game from Japan because we cook with a wok. Very traditional in most Eastern forms of cooking. I like stir fry. I like food. Really big into eating because I need that to not die. Alright, we're almost there. We only got a few more dishes that we need to wait for them to get done and then toss them in a big pot. Honestly, gotta say, this is not nearly as hectic as working in an actual kitchen. Oh, hey, these things actually kind of heal when I'm by them. That's odd. Why do they do that, I wonder? Ah, did we succeed? What is that thing? Congratulations for completing the Ancestral Magic Recipe Aptitude Test. I am Cosmic Bubble Tea, a delicious calorie-rich drink that transcends time and space. I can only be summoned by the greatest magical chefs, so you've all passed the test. You have now been approved for the Rift Project. The what project? Nickel, do you know anything about this? There's nothing like that in the database, and my permissions have already been elevated. I deduce that this was a plan formulated by the highest-ranking members of the Suck. The Rift Project was designed to protect selected individuals in the case of total destruction. To learn more, please feel free to speak with me. They really planned for everything. Everything except for disaster prevention, that is. Uncle Z and that other guy, whoever you may be. Thank you. Let's go, guys. Looks like there's some hope after all. Okay. Drink me and I will take you into Rift Space, where I will explain your situation. If, for any reason, you are unable to drink, simply soak yourself inside my liquids. There is only one caveat. Please don't use me if subject COO putrid is active. That will cause the entire Rift project to fail. That hasn't happened, right? Grill? This is fate. Shit. Why? I guess it's time to explode. Explode already. Why won't you? Ugh. No, no. Seems as if you have not been briefed on this project. I must immediately empty myself. Rift space must not be tainted by putrid. Simmer, what are you doing? You gotta go in if you want to live. What? And leave you all behind? Does it look like you have a choice? Get your butt into that bubble tea right now. Chef, you dive in. If anyone's going, it's gotta be you. Please understand that precautions must be taken to prevent putrids. Huh? No, don't come near me, no. Yeah! Oh, hey. This place is trippy as usual. Been a while since I've been in any kind of Rift space. I think the last time was I want to say back when I played Monster Sanctuary. And I unlocked that after I became the Keeper Master. Why is this in fucking Rift Space? Rift Space Research Station, created by the world's greatest spatial mage, the Supreme President of the Suck. Our mission is to find new ways to expand space and move civilization off-world. Interesting. So the president wasn't just blowing smoke out his ass. He could do things. Project Parallel Universe. Summary. Goal: to locate a suitable Earth in a parallel universe and to migrate the entire population to this new world. Results: opening a rift to another universe takes a lot out of my soul. During each test, I could only manage a tiny opening before we abort. Earth either didn't exist or was completely uninhabitable in almost all the universes we observed. We finally found the Earth with the appropriate climate conditions in the 54th universe, but we could not detect the presence of any civilization. All we saw were ruins of great cities. And there's this. Project Parallel Universe Summary. Goal: to send a scouting party to the Earth in Universe 54. Results: retrieve Sample 01. Sample 1. Ooh, that's putrid. It's a scrap of eerie, paper-like material. Souls cry out in anguish as they behold the horror of existence. He reached out to each and every wailing world and released a drop of his own soul. Transdimensional Subject COO. Subject COO poses a potential existential threat to human civilization. It was first spotted by the Supreme President in another parallel universe. COO can detect mental anguish. A civilization will draw its attention once it reaches a certain threshold for collective anguish and suffering. Once it targets a certain universe, it splits part of its soul and inserts it into that universe. While we have no data on COO's soul shards itself, the data from other universes suggests planetary destruction, or at the very least, the total extinction of the human race. We must reduce the suffering in our civilization if we want to escape the same fate. Civil unrest in the underground cities and Suck's heavy-handed policies have only increased the possibility of attracting the attention of subject COO. That surveillance has already yielded evidence of COO's presence in our universe. Its believers have their own name for subject COO. Putrid. Well, we'll find out more next time. After he made that big-ass dish. Slightly longer episode. Toodaloo, darlings.